It's another episode on the Mansa Plus YouTube channel, and we are back at Tilisi. Last time we were here, we showed you their mansionette in Elgon. Today we are in Chulu Hills, where we want to show you their 4-bedroom mansionette, 264 square meters, price from 28 million. Follow me so that we can see this space that sits on an eighth of an acre. And before I go in, maybe you can see this gate leads to your backyard, which we will see later. And this window, this front window, is for a bedroom that faces the front side. And in this, we have the SQ here. So basically you can see the outline of the house from this angle. A bit different from what we saw in Elgon last time. But obviously this house is smaller with about 100 square meters. And that's why it also explains the price difference, but still it's a 4-bedroom. And I don't know whether I mentioned on the last episode, but these chain links, they really help so that the water that comes through the gutter doesn't splash, it just flows directly down. And that's a very good feature to note. And so that gate helps you access the servant quarter and the laundry area, which means your servants don't have to go through the house to access that area. You can also use it to access the kitchen and even the backyard, which you're going to see later. Follow me. Again, the chain link and the grass lawns. This place is amazing. I also like this plant feature. This place is a bit sheltered because of the roof line and even the angles of the house. And so it's a bit cool, not so hot like from the sun outside there. And you have these chain links again and a plant there. Follow me. I love these lighting fixtures because they warm up your spaces. And there's a mirror here that fits the place really well, and a wallpaper behind it. You have this table console and this door. We saw these doors in the other house. And Willis, what do you think about these doors?
I think they're nice.
Yeah.
I would call them burglar proof.
Yeah.
But at the same time, they let in light.
Light, yeah.
Because it's heavy, it's
steel.
Steel, yeah.
But you still have this grass and wood, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. And I also like that it has this grass setup that lets in a lot of natural light, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, follow me. So, light inside here. Before we go on with the show, I want to talk about this. This is a showroom. This is Tilisi Views. Tilisi Views has several faces, and like I mentioned earlier on, we're in Chulu Hills. Last time we were in Elgon, and there's also Abadeas and Logonot. And these are the different sort of wood and the tiling that you can choose, your tap fixtures, your bathroom, how you want it to look. So you can sort of custom make your house rather. That includes the kitchen as well. And because people have different tastes. So all the houses don't have the same kind of tiles.
Yeah.
All the houses don't have the same kind of granite tops.
Yeah.
It all depends with what you want, your taste. But they have a selection of this, and I believe even if you had your own selection, you can sort of have it in.
Yeah.
And this leads to your, last time we saw a sunken sitting area. In this situation, the sitting area is raised and sort of makes this space look like it's the sunken space.
Part,
yeah, so we're going to start with this space. Moving on, this is your dining area, and it has a window here that brings in tones of natural lighting, and that space opens up to your balcony, your backyard. Yeah, we are going to see that later. In this case, they went with a round table setup. I like this wallpaper by the way behind me. These lighting fixtures. Even the one on top of above the dining setup, and these art pieces as well. They're really nice, and there's also some sort of a cabinetry there with an artwork, and that space flows onto your kitchen. Again, another window, bringing tones of natural lighting. The thing about Tilisi is you just talk about lighting, like natural lighting, and we saw this sort of bar setup. They brought it into this house as well, and has this sort of block. Yeah, I really like it, and the seats as well. And you can see now the granite top here is different from the other one. The other house, it was a bit whitish, but in this scenario it's grayish. So again, you get to customize your own house. And this window, we saw this window in the other house, basically allowing light, natural lighting into the house. Even as you're cooking, you get to enjoy light, which is a good thing. I mean, you see the outside, you see the outdoors, and you have your smoke extractor well hidden. I really like how this hood is.
It's not the normal cupboard.
Yeah. It's hidden, and you have this open shelving. You can place your items there. You have your gas burners there. That is the top burners, 5 burners, and I believe this also have the soft crossing effect that we saw. Let's see.
Yeah.
There you go. It's a very good detail.
Yeah.
It excites me, funny enough.
Yeah, and the good thing, it's not on just the drawers,
Yeah.
even on the cupboards when you open.
Oh yeah, the cabinetry as well.
Yeah.
So that's a good feature to have, and it means you don't have to bang your drawers or your cabinetry.
True.
And you have your fixed appliances here. The window extends to this side, as you can see, and I almost forgot to mention this LED strip lighting that ensures that even this space is well lit.
Yeah.
And you have your sink set up here. In this case, they have a single sink, and I like, you see, most houses, you have the space below the sink is not neatly done.
Yeah.
But you see, this is someone who paid attention. So I mean, it's
True.
28 million. So you better get value for your money. And then you have space for your fridge. You have more cabinetry.
Yeah.
So there's enough storage in this kitchen, enough space, and you have a pantry set up here.
Yeah.
And there it goes. Yeah?
I like the way they enclose their pantries.
Yeah, they are hidden.
Yeah, they're
you
hidden.
Can't even tell that there's a pantry.
Yeah.
And moving on, like I said, when you were in the front yard, this gate here, this is the gate that we saw that you can use from your front to your kitchen and to this laundry space. And as you can see, your laundry area is very big. You have this, look at this, all this worktop. You can even iron your clothes from here. And here there's a path that leads to your backyard. So you can, there's a path on this side and there's another on that other side. And in this case, there's even a space for those who have dogs. This is a space you can wash your dog. I know you have a cat, Willis.
Yeah.
So you would want
But
this space for...
we don't wash cats.
You don't wash cats?
Yeah.
What do you mean you don't wash cats?
Cats are self-cleaning.
So you can use that to wash your dogs,
Yeah.
your cats if you wash them, unlike Willis here. And you have your sink set up. It's always good to see a sink in the laundry area. That's a plus. And this flows to, there's a storage space here that Willis, I hope you'll be able to capture. Again, the water heating system is here. And remember, this house gets a solar water heating system. So your bills on water heating, catered for. And this area continues. There's a bathroom here, and Willis,
That is for the SQ.
yeah. And I want to share one major aspect with this bathroom. You see, this bathroom is outside the SQ.
Yeah.
So it can also be used, but let's say you have an influx of guests.
Yes,
you have
yeah.
a lot of guests. So in case you have so many guests in this space, this bathroom can be accessed by the people within here because it's not enclosed in the SQ.
Yeah, in the SQ.
So that's a very good feature to have,
Yeah.
especially for people who like to host parties like you. Then you have this space. This is your SQ, very spacious. I like that their SQs also get a lot of light. So it's going to 4 p.m. and in this case you can see that there's a lot of natural lighting that is coming into this space. So that's a plus. And let's go back in the house so that we can check out the sitting area. We're back in the house where we started the tour, and now we're going to check out the sitting area. And it's sort of raised, and it's really said something about the sitting area being cozy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In as much as I feel like compared to the other one,
it's smaller, yeah? But as you can see, it's actually cozy because it's smaller, and then you have this stone cladding that we saw in the other house.
True.
And you have your gas fireplace, which I really like because gas is clean. Yeah. So I know some people would prefer wood, but for me, I think gas makes it's a very clean space. And then you have this open cabinetry sort of shelving there. I believe this is allocated for your TV in case you would want to have a TV fixed there. Yeah. And I like how this wall slant. Yeah. Yep. We saw this in the bedrooms in Elgon. Yeah. Elgon. Yeah. For those who haven't watched that episode, you should go back and see an episode we did, the first tour that we did for Tilisi, and the walls slant in an angle. And in this case, you can actually see how they slant better because of these exposed beams, which I really like. I think they sort of they break the monotony of the ceiling. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. And you have a very nice lighting fixture. You have a lot of light, natural lighting coming in. And here we have this big glass door and window. It's actually a corner window. Let me pull this curtain so that people can see it. And it leads to your backyard, and you can see how it goes all the way to the top. Yeah. From the floor to your ceiling. Yep. And I really like, you can actually now see it will help you to see the angle of the angle lines, the slanting angles of the house, which I feel that make this house warmer and bigger. Yeah. And I like how they went with the glass all the way to the top. True. So it means you will always enjoy a lot of natural lighting. But before we go outside, I want to talk about the fact that this place is raised. You can enjoy the view of your dining area and your kitchen from here, and you can now actually experience the effect of being raised. Yeah. And the floors, I think I forgot to talk about them. Really, I want people to see this. Look at this. Look at how this is seamlessly done. Yeah. Yep. So you have your laminated wooden floor, and then you have this cutting separating this area, because now this is tiled. Yeah. And I believe it's tiled because of the staircase that goes all the way to the floor. Yeah. So this is a nice detail to notice. So let's open this door and go outside. Now we're in the backyard, and behind us there's an ongoing phase, because most of this phase that we are showing is actually sold out. Maybe they have like 1 or 2 units remaining, but they have this phase ongoing. It's almost 5 p.m. so the sun is hitting me properly, and the balcony that you're seeing here is serves the primary bedroom. We'll see that later on, and we can appreciate how the house looks from this angle. We can see the glass door and the window, the steel case, how it has been fabricated. And this is a good space to have, because it means you can have parties here, enjoy sitting or chilling here with a book, I imagine, or just if you have kids, they can use this just place to play around. And there we have this pathway that leads all the way to your front via your laundry area and your DSQ. And you also have another path here, so in case you don't want your guest passing by the DSQ or the kitchen area, they can use this one. And we saw the gate actually when we were starting the tour. There was like a small gate that we saw that leads you this to the backyard. So let's walk back in so that we can see the rest of the house. Follow me. And we are back inside. There's one of the bedrooms here, which we saw when we were starting the tour. But before you check out the bedroom, there's a common bathroom here. And you can see it gets 2 windows, because I will have one. And there's a sink behind it. I'm sure Willis will capture that later on, and we'll show them. And onto this other room, you have a bathroom here. We're coming into your bedroom, and there's a floating sink there. There's a toilet, and you have your shower area. And well, I like the color of the tiles. And really sort of cools the place. And this is the first bedroom. It's front facing, so we saw this when we are doing our intro. And if you can remember, I talked about window, and this is the window that serves this bedroom. And you have your wardrobe set up there. You have your very nice lighting fixtures there. And now follow me so that we can check out the upstairs. So this staircase is neatly done, as you can see, and you have a window here bringing tones of natural lighting. It's big, yeah, and you sort of enjoy double ceilings here, and I can sort of imagine chandeliers hanging from here, yeah, 2 of them if you wish, yeah. And this is the landing for your upstairs, and I wish Willis you could go all the way back, but we'll do that later on so that people can see the kind of view you get from this angle, and we're going to show that later. But before we go to that space, let's start here. We have another bedroom, second bedroom, and this is your floating vanity. You have your mirror set up there, your sink, and you notice now in this case we get different. If you remember the taps that we saw in the other house, they were different from what you get here. So you can get them, you can customize to your own taste. And you have your toilet there, and you have a window there bringing tones of natural lighting, and you have your bathroom here. Again, the tiles, they have a sort of an earth feeling, and I really like how they broke that with this
sort of food.
And you have your rain head and hard held. And moving on, you have your bedroom space, and this bedroom space is staged to look like a kid's bedroom. You have your wardrobes and a reading table there, and you can, from this angle, you can see the rest of the space. The other house we toured had views of Nairobi, but in this case we are in the front side of the estate, so what we get is the views of the other houses, which still looks pretty. True. So moving on, let's check out the other spaces. Again, the skirting that we saw when we were looking at the window and door fabrication, if you remember, it's brought here, and I really like such details. And this is another space that you can use sort of a family room, and in this case it has a wallpaper here which looks really nice. You have a cabinetry there, TV cabinetry. You have a table that you can use as a workspace, reading. You have a window here bringing tones of natural lighting. I'm imagining in the morning the sun rising from this side, then you'd have a lot of it hitting the room all the way, and you have I remember Ray was asking why we have that ballast, but for me it looks like a very cool thing. What do you think, Willis?
I think it's cool.
And
if we had access through this window, you could place your plants there.
You can go through the windows if you so wish. So I believe you can still place flowers if you want to place some flowers there. And moving on, let's check out the other bedrooms. So you have an artwork here, you have a table console here, cabinetry. This is very nice. It's nice because it means you have a lot of space to store your items. And this is the third bedroom, and this bedroom is staged as a kids playing area. You have your cabinetry there. I love these mirrors, the way, you know,
from the top down.
From top down. And you have drawers that people want to see, wardrobes. Let's give them that. I'm sure they're happy now. And you have a bathroom here for this. So it's all en suite. So all bedrooms get a bathroom, and you have your floating vanity, a mirror, your shower area, a big window, and hard-held, and your rain head. And there's a window at the very top to ensure that even your bathroom gets not just kidogo light, but a lot of natural lighting. And now let's check out the primary bedroom. And immediately walk in, you're welcome to your shower area. And this shower area has something that Willis likes a lot. Willis loves these windows whereby you can see your bedroom from there.
Although I wouldn't have it frosted.
Obviously I also wouldn't have it frosted for obvious reasons. Those who know, those who don't, well, you should know. And we saw this picture somewhere else at the Broadwalk Penthouse. And it's a nice thing to have. I like the tub, and just chilling in the tub maybe, or your person is chilling in the tub and you're watching them from the other side. That's a cool thing. I would want that. And on this other side you have this vanity setup, your sink, a mirror, and more space to put your towels and so on. And you have the toilet here. The tiles, these tiles, they're very cool.
Yeah.
They're really nice. And there is even space here to put your, maybe, I imagine, tissues maybe. And you have a window here frosted, but still bringing in tones of natural lighting. And here is your shower room. And this shower room comes with a bench. So
yeah,
I can sit down here and think about life. After a long day, especially of filming, yeah? You have your handheld, you have your rain head fixed to the roof, and let's walk into the...
I think for me, I would prefer the shower cube if it was glass.
Yeah,
and not...
I understand you. It would even make it more spacious.
Yeah.
Moving on, let me cross this. And now you can see your wardrobe setup, and you have an LED lighting that lights up your wardrobe. And again, we have to open because I'm sure the people who want to, to see how the wardrobe looks like. And
maybe you can open this one.
Let's open this one. Yeah?
Yeah.
So yeah, there you go. And it's a lot, there's a lot of space. I like the lighting fixtures, and this bedroom is cozy. I feel like it's very cozy. Maybe it has something to do with the bed setup as well. And you have a window there bringing tons of natural lighting. You have a wallpaper back, this wallpaper, and this artwork. It fits this space really well.
Yep.
And the bed space looks very nice. I like even these runners. They're very nice. And again, the window, the glass that we saw.
Yeah, the frosted glass.
The frosted glass that separates your tub area and your bedroom. So you can actually imagine just laying on this bed and seeing your person soaking in the tub.
If it was clear.
It was clear, yeah. Of course, you just take that away.
You can have it customized to clear.
Yeah. And you have a space here where you can ladies, do your makeup, or maybe even work from, yeah? And you have a mirror setup as well, and your bedside tables as well with drawers, and you have this steel door that opens out to the balcony that I mentioned when we are looking at the backyard.
Yeah.
And this balcony is very spacious. It's really big. As you can see, you can put plants, a swing chair, and enjoy the view of this estate once it's finished. And again, as I said, you can customize your house. So, and the good thing about buying such houses that are still under construction is that they give you a sort of payment plan. So you're not, you don't have to pay
all at once.
You can split your payment plans, and you get good views of the backyard. The sun, when it's setting, it's on your face, on your balcony, which also means that it will sort of warm up your bedroom. And I guess that's it for this episode. Willis, what do you think about this house?
I think it's a pretty incredible house.
Yeah.
Although it's a bit squeezed.
Yeah, it's 264 square meters. The other one was 363 square meters.
Yeah, so it felt really big.
Yeah.
And you can feel the difference with this space as well.
Yeah,
so that's a thing I would consider about owning this space. I would rather have the other one to this one.
To have the other one, you'd have to top up with 10 million.
Yeah.
So if...
I'm assuming if I'm buying these houses, then I can afford that.
You can afford that.
Yeah.
Definitely I would go for the other one, but for me, because of the views.
Yeah.
The views that house has is amazing.
Yeah.
Just sitting down and seeing Nairobi at night.
Yeah.
From my house, from my bedroom, from my sitting area, from my backyard. It's a good thing. But again, this house also feels really cozy. Remember what we said about the sitting room when we were down there?
Yeah.
And even this bedroom, you sort of don't, as much as it's smaller and you don't have 100 square meters that you get with the other one, you sort of feel, I don't know how to put it. It's still cozy, Yeah. So I wouldn't mind it if 28 million is what I would afford, I would have, yeah?
Yep.
So with that said, we thank you for watching. Please subscribe. And in case you are interested in this project, we will put the developers' numbers there. We'll also put a number there in case you want to consult us, because again, information is power, knowledge is power, they say.
Yeah.
Right? And thank you for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't, and we really appreciate you. Thank you so much. Bye, and see you on the next episode.